Hello guys, welcome to Expertisor Academy. So today we're going to see within corridors how we can actually change the corridor assembly to something else, or split them into regions and then have different assemblies in different sections. So how we can go about that. So first what we're going to do is we're going to open one of the files where we have a corridor. You can get these followed up from the previous lesson, guys. If you just follow it, I'll show you how to create a corridor. Should be a lot easier. Okay, so I'm just going to pick these surfaces, and so you can actually turn the surfaces off very quickly. So what you can do is if you go to AutoCAD properties, and then in the style section, the no display will be on the top. I think this is with the ANZ country kit. So in your country kit, probably put an underscore in front of your no display style so that it will always be on the top. So you can quickly hide this stuff. Probably I can actually create a quick plugin for you guys to actually hide surface and bring the surface to visibility. So probably I'll do it sometime. All right, so that's sorted. So next we'll look into this surface, hide that again, and that's sorted. So now we have the corridor here. So now as you can see, the corridor is the entire section of the corridor from starting chainage to the ending chainage is all one single assembly. So first case, what we're going to do is we're going to see how to switch an assembly from one to another one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a second one. So how you can do it is you can go from here, assembly, you can create assembly, and you can drag and drop objects like how we did in the previous exercise. And in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use AutoCAD copy, and so I'm going to create another one. So there is no bigger advantage on this one to the previous one. It just saves time. So if you go here, it automatically creates a second one as another assembly, so it makes it quicker. So in this one, so I'm just going to get rid of the daylights, and then probably leave the footpath and maybe, and let me go to the palette. So the tool palette, the keyboard shortcut is Control 3. Hold your Control key and press 3. So that's your keyboard shortcut. So now what I can do is I can put a basic guardrail here. Let's say I'm gonna put it right here. Then get rid of that. Put another basic guardrail here, and this should be on the other side. Okay, and then I'll put this sidewalk here with this one. This is just for the exercise sake, guys, so not a big deal. Okay, so now we have an assembly 2, and so it's sort of similar to the previous one. So what we also do is probably I'll reduce the width on this one. So I selected, go to properties, and then I can change the width from 2.8 to 2.4, and then do the same thing here, and this is going to be width 2.4. all right, so that's all shortened up, and so it looks like two different assemblies. All right, so now what I'm going to do is see how we can actually switch between one assembly to another one. Select it, and let's say if you go to corridor properties, so the first information tab shows you the basic information, and then the parameters. In the parameters, you see there is a column that says assembly. So right now it is pointing to assembly 1, so I can select it, and then there is your second assembly. So if you're not sure which one is it, you can click on this button here and then go right up here, and then this is assembly. So this center line is your assembly. So this is your sub assembly. You shouldn't be picking that, so you should be picking this central line. So click on that. So now it shows you that's your assembly 3. Click OK. And some of these targets, if you have got, let's say, widening, or some of the elevation targets, or if you have any of those targets, they will all be gone, so you have to reset it again. So rebuild corridor, and that's your new corridor here. Okay, so so that's the, okay, we need to change the code set style to see it in sort of like a render view. Okay, so that's your guardrail, and then that's your footpath, and that's your assembly section and everything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap this video for now. I'm going to start another quick video, and then in that one I'm going to show you how to split them into regions and then have different sub-assemblies in different regions. And also we can quickly go through the frequency on that, so we don't want to keep this video lengthy, so we'll do another one. All right, thanks guys, catch you in another